My journey began on Route 66. Like so many others, I was traveling the Mother Road, following a path shaped by decades of stories, small towns, and open landscapes. The farther I went, the quieter things became. The road stretched out in front of me, and time seemed to slow down. That's when I discovered a place I hadn't planned on staying, the town of Tusayan. What struck me first was the air. Fresh, cool, clean. Tall Ponderosa Pines surrounded the town, and suddenly everything felt different. The pace slowed, the noise faded. We spotted wildlife moving quietly through the trees, even an elk standing still, watching us as much as we were watching it. It didn't feel crowded. It didn't feel rushed. It felt grounded. At the time, we didn't realize what Tusayan really was. We had no idea we were standing at the doorstep of the Grand Canyon. It wasn't until we started asking questions, talking with people who live and work here, that we understood. Tusayan isn't just near the Grand Canyon, it's how many people experience it. This is where travelers arrive, rest, plan, and decide how they want to step into one of the most remarkable landscapes in the world. So we decided to stay. We checked into one of the local hotels, the Grand Canyon Plaza, expecting a simple place to rest. What we found was a surprise. A full pool, a jacuzzi, a bar and restaurant. Everything we needed taken care of. After a day on the road, that mattered more than we expected. There was space to relax, to sit, to breathe, and to plan what came next. Because being this close to the Grand Canyon changes how you think about time. You don't rush it. The next morning, we walked through town and discovered something that made the experience feel effortless. An adventure hub. From Tusayan, everything connected. Tours, experiences, different ways to see the canyon, all starting right here. That's when we came across Buck Wild Hummer Tours. We were picked up right at our hotel. No driving, no parking, no guesswork. The guides didn't feel like performers. They felt like locals, people who know this land because they live here, work here, and care about it. They took us beyond the crowded viewpoints, into quieter places, spots where the canyon opens up and you're reminded how vast it really is. We learned how the light changes, why certain overlooks matter more in the morning, how the canyon feels different when you step away from the crowds. Then we decided to go further. We chose the hiking combination, below the rim. That's when everything shifted. The air felt cooler, the sounds changed, the scale became real. Standing inside the canyon is different than looking at it. The walls rise around you, time stretches, perspective changes. It wasn't about distance anymore, it was about presence. Later that day, we chose one more experience, a helicopter flight. There's no easy way to describe what it feels like to see the Grand Canyon from above. The layers unfold slowly. The river carves its path far below. The silence, even with the sound of the rotors, feels profound. It doesn't replace standing on the rim. It completes the picture. Back in Tusayan, the evening slowed everything down again. Restaurants, gift stores, families walking through town. There was no pressure to move on, no sense of being rushed out, just a feeling that this place exists to support the experience, not compete with it. People here understand the canyon. They understand that visitors need time to absorb it. What started as a stop along Route 66 became something more. Tusayan wasn't just a place to sleep. It wasn't just close to the Grand Canyon. It was the gateway, the place where everything came together. The road, the forest, the wildlife, the people, the canyon itself. Sometimes the most powerful journeys aren't planned. They happen when you slow down, ask questions, and let a place show you how it wants to be experienced. And for many travelers, that journey begins right here, at the doorstep of the Grand Canyon.